My name is Connor Bergeron, and I've decided to leave my home of Herndon, Virginia to be a missionary in Bolivia for 1 year. I'll be learning Spanish, slowly, working in the Chile radio and TV station, serving the community of Yapacani and learning to trust in God. Come follow me as I'm living on a prayer. Since learning a second language, I've found pleasure in learning the roots of words. The etymology of the word missionary comes from the word mission, of course, which is derived from the Latin word mittere, meaning ascending off. My first experience to missionaries was through the animated short depicting the life of St. Francis Xavier. It was pretty cool. I mean, this guy travels to India, fights a tiger, brings Christianity single-handedly, befriends an exiled samurai, and then goes to Japan. When I cross the Yapacani River in the morning, I imagine those first missionaries like St. Francis Xavier descending downstream with a guide who speaks some other tongue that is alien to me, and I'm unaided by a multi-language dictionary and Google Translator, and I'm utterly alone. Flash forward 500 years to today, where the notion of someone who hasn't heard the name of Christ is just as debatable as the existence of Christ. In the silence of my prayer, where I can talk frankly and in English, the question is thrown again. Where are you? Here, I am in solitude, and regularly it is seized by isolation. During such attacks, I long for consolation, a word or touch, human or divine. But in consistent silence, the dead man stares at me from his cross. Normally, I get sick about twice a year, and each time it's a cold or some allergy, nothing too big. So, to be chronically sick with stomach viruses that are potentially lethal is, well, a little frustrating. My most recent ailment left me very despondent. I had a tapeworm. No biggie. Yet 2 weeks later, after taking my medicine, I was devastated to learn that not only had my tapeworm remained in my body, but 4 other different types of tapeworms had made residence in my bowels. If I had been providing some sort of spiritual, emotional, or whatever kind of fruit to the community here, it had dried up by my illness. Tapeworms aren't lethal, yet they're downright disgusting. And the idea that I'd be forever sick whilst in Bolivia scared me. During the night of the welcoming mass of the Salesian director Angel Fernandez, I went to confession. I was hoping for some spiritual nourishment, so I was excited to learn that my confessor spoke English. With my concerns and struggles and my sins, he nodded with empathy and told me, "Our God is a hidden God." Why? I had asked. He didn't go on. So, later that night, I prayed again, and I asked again, "Where are you?" I have been to more funerals in Bolivia than I have in the United States. It's not because I know many people here, but it's simply because I work with a priest. And the majority of the deceased are young men, my age. And I'm sure their loved ones are asking God, "Where are you?" To say that I feel out of place at these funerals is an understatement. Though my presence is probably awkward, I know my prayers aren't. My life here is hidden. Yeah, these videos provide some sort of window into the time here, yet they're insufficient. Only few will truly know my experience. Sometimes I compare my time here to the hidden life of Christ. There are some 18 years that are unrecorded and unknown about Jesus' life before his ministry. What was he doing in silence, knowing what awaited him? How did he savor each day? And how did he live with his mom till he was 30?
Again, I pray, and silence is my answer. Though at times an idea arrives like an autumn leaf drifting down from a tall oak, and it lands on some thought, maybe a person, or some passing moment today. Strange. Why does it linger there? I think I haven't embraced the depths of my solitude yet. And there in the darkness awaits me what I seek. Truth. Him.